Hello, this is a short introduction to White Eagle meditation. We call it heart meditation, and we're thinking of the heart chakra, the heart center, which is here at the center of the chest. Not in the physical body as such, but in our aura, our etheric body, White Eagle calls it. If you want to know more about the chakra system as White Eagle understands it, we have a book called Chakras, Auras, Subtle Bodies, which you can read. So we approach our meditation through the heart. And it's through the heart and all that the heart means. In White Eagle's teaching, the heart is the balance point of the chakra system. In White Eagle's teaching, the heart is the place of love, true love, as opposed to emotion. And it's the place through which, at that inner level, we can contact the highest we can think of, divine love, divine light, God, if you prefer that word, the highest power and the greatest wisdom, and indeed our home. So think of it like this. You're travelling through various countries to get home or to go on holiday. So there are various layers of consciousness through which you might travel until you reach that place that you long to be. And in White Eagle meditation, we are aiming for that place. Yes, White Eagle meditation allows us to become calm and still. It allows us to control the mind, to visualize, but it's more than that. It's raising our consciousness to this home of spirit, if you like. And it sounds very grand put in that way and almost impossible to reach. But actually the process is very simple. We have a few ways of doing that which enable us, that we've discovered through years of practice, but also that White Eagle has taught us. So the first way is the way we sit. There are many traditions that focus on the way in which you sit. We've all seen pictures of the Buddha in the lotus position. White Eagle has asked us to sit as we can, as possible as we can, with if I say a straight back, I don't mean that the spine is straight because it's obviously curved. But think of it like a plumb line, which goes down from somewhere in spirit, which we think of as up, but actually there's no dimensions in the spirit realm. Somewhere in that higher consciousness above our head. And this plumb line reaches right down, right through the center of our spine, if you like, right down through the base and into the earth. And if we can sit with that awareness, even if our spines are curved, even if we find it difficult to sit upright, if we can have that awareness, it brings a feeling of poise. That's the word that White Eagle uses. The way to help yourself with that is, as I'm sitting now in this chair, I have a cushion behind my back. I'm sitting well back in the chair, and I could have more cushions here to support me. And that way, I'm not going to slump, but at the same time, I'm not feeling like I'm holding myself stiff and being uncomfortable. And one of the key things about White Eagle meditation is that you're comfortable. And there is a very good reason for that, not just a practical, emotional one, but because you want to be able to forget and to have in abeyance, not working too much, your physical nervous system. So you don't want to be moving around too much, which brings your muscles into play. You want to be still, and that's the next step in our meditation. When you get that feeling of poise, you actually can feel a stillness coming. Now I've been quiet, and that's because that stillness brings quietness as well. And you'll notice that my voice has changed slightly. Why? Because of a change in vibration. Instead of doing something with a lot of energy, physical energy, we are letting that go and becoming still. And that changes the vibration around you and within you. And at a subtle inner level, even at a cellular level, everything starts to change. You can think of it as vibration. You can think of it as energy. You can think of it as just a physical manifestation of a different level of consciousness. And stillness really works to help us touch that different level of consciousness. It doesn't mean that you can't move if you have an itch, but you come back to that feeling of poise and stillness.